Garcia off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked
To the left. That is gone.
Blanco Perez. That's my
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence and
Good morning. Welcome to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Game 2 of the 2022 Texas 5A bi-district round between the Sharyland Rattlers and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Welcome here to our pregame show. Little early extended pregame shows. You see Brownsville Veterans on your screen. Traditional pregame prayer. We just saw Sharyland do theirs a few moments ago while we were getting the intro rolling. Brownsville Veterans coming into this one 25-4-1 overall, 12-2 in district, suffering a loss last night 5-2 against Sharyland. And Sharyland looking red hot last night, looking to continue that momentum into Game 2 today. Of course, 11 a.m. start time, so we'll have a high, hot day. Temperatures expected to hit the high 90s at the highest during this ball game. Again, Game 2, Game 3, if necessary, will take place 30 minutes after. We'll get a quick intermission, and we'll get you a quick pregame show for that one, hopefully, if Game 3 gets played out. Again, we welcome you here to the pregame show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, the San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. And where are my manners? Ruben Rodriguez on the call, joining me alongside Bert Ruiz, giving you the best camera view here. Again, we're down in foul territory. I came unprepared. I forgot to bring my glove, but that's a story for another time. My playing days are over. So let's talk about this matchup here. Again, we saw last night's game. It was Carlos Garcia got the start for Austin Bickerton's ball club. 10 strikeouts, allowing 2 runs and 4 hits, and it went 1 for 3 with a big home run in that inning. And who followed suit? Cole Gerlach, the third baseman, on 2 batters later on a 0-2 count. Similar to Garcia, shoots one down the left field line. Dimensions here slightly a bit smaller compared to Brownsville Veterans here in Sharyland High. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll return. We'll get you the starting lineups and break down the rest of 31 5A, 32 5A's by district. It's the Chargers, it's the Rattlers, and it's up next here on Real Sports Live.
Dedicated to preparing our youth for the future, our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession.
Welcome back here to the Real Sports Live pregame show. You see Sharyland and the home squad getting the big win last night, 5-2 off tremendous pitching here by Carlos Garcia. Again, 10 strikeouts, allowing 2 runs and 4 hits, 98 pitches, complete game. Going 1 for 3 with a big home run down the left field. Now we break down game 2, but before, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard and get you the other matchups in 31 5A's by district. All 3-game series. Nicky Road took game 1 against Ed Cal Chelsea 3-0. Wesco East defeats Mac High 9-1, and we have Sharyland Pioneer in a rematch against Brownsville Porter. Defensive showcase here by Sharyland, and offensively too. They got the bats rolling, 15-0 win in game 1. Other scores to mention here in the 6A. We had Wesco go down to La Jolla, 13-1. We also had a PSJ blank Harlingen High, 17-0. And Los Fresnos gets a big win against Mission in game 1. Those games, 3-game series without the exception of La Jolla and Wesco. We'll get you the starting lineups momentarily here. But again, let's talk about this matchup here. Big matchup against Austin Bickerson in his first season at the helm for Sharyland. You see him on the right side of your screen. Adam Vera on the left. These two coaches, fun fact, they were teammates together in their playing days. Really good friends. I got to speak with both of them yesterday and today. They're excited. Not every day you get to take on a good friend of yours on the other side of the ball game. Again, Sharyland comes to this one 23-6-2 overall, 10-4 in district as the 3 seed out of 31 5A. Brownsville veterans 25-4-1, 12-2, the number 2 seed out of 32 5A. So again, 31 5A is now 3-1. Of course, we saw Rowe and Pioneer and Sharyland won. The lone 32 5A squad to win Wesco East again over Mac High last night, 9-1. All those games taking place currently at 11 a.m. We also have some softball going up in the Coastal Bend. Of course, we had some big softball games last night. We have Harlingen South and San Antonio Brennan on the girls' side of things in game 2. So I'll have the starting introductions momentarily after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just...
Get a Real Sports Live as we'll have the pregame festivities going on.
escape? Beach, bay, or both? Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? So
And that was the starting lineup for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Now we'll have Sharyland coming out again. We're quite a ways from the PA system. Those are the starting lineups from the PA announcer. National anthem coming up. Alrighty, the pregame festivities are out of the way. We'll return with the starting lineups. First pitch also after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Coming up next, it's the Chargers. It's the Rattlers by district round game 2. Winner moves on. If Sharyland can hold off, they'll be facing off the winner, Laredo Barton and Corpus Christi Ray. Brownsville Vets one more game to try to force the third game. After this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolando Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Into the starting lineups here for Brownsville veterans. Leading things off, the second baseman Carlos Garza batting second, the right fielder Juan Garcia batting third at shortstop, Marlon Rodriguez batting fourth, the first baseman Eloy Garcia batting fifth, and on the mound Jason Villarreal batting sixth, Jacob Salas, the third baseman batting seventh, the left fielder Jorge Alvarado batting eighth, the catcher Oscar Rodriguez, and rounding up the lineup in right and center field, Rene Zayas. So Garza, Garcia, Rodriguez, Garcia, Villarreal, Salas, Alvarado, Rodriguez, and Zayas, the order for Coach Adam Vera's ball club. Defensively here for Sharyland, Alejandro Islas, who was in left yesterday, delivered a key RBI. Gets the start on the mound. We'll get you the defensive setup around the horn a few momentarily. So again, leading things off, the sophomore Carlos Garza, who had the start on the mound last night in game 1. Finished off. Very interesting ball game here for him. He had a good outing on the play. He went 2 for 3 with getting on board off an error in his fourth at bat. Had 4 strikeouts, was pulled in the top of the 5th. First pitch, here we go. Outside for a ball at 11:02 a.m. Scheduled off here for an 11 a.m. first pitch. Just a bit 2 minutes late, and we're underway. Again, 1-0 count on the sophomore Carlos Garza. Alejandro Islas on the mound. Here comes the 1-0. This ball lining catch by the third baseman, Cole Gerlach. He makes a line drive grab here to start things off, and a little bit of a shot of espresso to wake you up here bright and early in the morning. As Carlos Garza will line out to the third baseman, Cole Gerlach, right on the right side of your screen. A bullet of a ball. Again, folks, we're in foul territory down the left field line. So a line drive grab there by Cole Gerlach. Gonna line out to the third baseman. Around the horn here, Eloy over for Sharyland. Victor Sanchez in first base. Horacio Garza at second. Cole Gerlach at third. Diego Diaz at short. Fernie Hinojosa on left. Saul Soto in center. Horacio Garcia on right. Pitch inside for a strike. 0-1 count again. Diego Zuniga behind the plate. Islas on the mound. One down brings in Juan Garcia. Garcia gets the start in right field in the bottom halves of the inning defensively for Brownsville veterans. Here comes the 0-1. His ball hit up to the second baseman. Garcia makes the stop. The throw to first, scooped off the dirt. And in time by Victor Sanchez, and that puts 2 away. 4-3 put out to get the second out here in the top of the first inning. A line out and a ground out would do it to put 2 away. Let's go in here for Marlon Rodriguez, and it was a shutout ball game, but without Marlon Rodriguez, it would have been a shutout. At the horse, the 2 RBI double early on in the bottom half of the 5th inning to make it a 4-2 ball game. That inning change of tempo here as Marlon Rodriguez sees one low in the dirt for ball 1. Again, Garza, I mentioned earlier, he came in, he got pulled in the top of the 5th. Victor Rotron comes in after a very lengthy one that saw bases loaded for Sharyland. Recorded 2 quick strikeouts and a fly out to left field. And the bottom of the 5th, Marlon Rodriguez got the scoring started after being held scoreless by that Sharyland Rattler defense. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 2-0 count. He recorded the 2 RBI double. Bringing in Carlos Garza, who picked up his second hit of the ball game. 2-0 pitch on the way. This ball lined up the middle, stopped by Garcia once again. The throw to first is Sanchez. In time now, retire the side. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first inning. A line out and 2 ground outs will do it. When we return, we'll go to the bottom of the first inning. The starting lineup for Sharyland and defensive setup for Brownsville veterans. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Highland and South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish...
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the first inning, it was 3 up, 3 down. Saw a line out to Cole Gerlach, and then the second, third out recorded by Horacio Garcia out at second on 4-3 ground out. Starting lineup for Sharyland, leading things off the shortstop Diego Diaz, batting second the third baseman Cole Gerlach, batting third Saul Soto the center fielder, batting fourth behind the plate Diego Zuniga, batting fifth at first base Victor Sanchez, batting sixth the designated hitter Carlos Garcia was in place for the left fielder Fernie Hinojosa. Batting seventh and on the mound, Alejandro Islas. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Homer Garcia. And rounding up the lineup at second base, batting ninth, Horacio Garcia. And so Jason Viridial gets the start, and Diego Diaz coming into this matchup set to go. Diego Diaz, a shortstop, digs in. And it's a hot, scorching Saturday morning here. Temperature we got here was 82 degrees. Now it's 87 degrees. Again, expect the high 90s when it's possibly all said and done for this game. Again, a slight breeze blowing in as that pitch upstairs for a ball. Again, Jason Virial, normally at the helm for shortstop, gets the start here on the mound for Adam Bears Ball Club. So 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch inside, evens up the zone for a strike. 1-1. Ball, 1 strike. Here on the leadoff hitter, Diego Diaz. Again, Diaz, Gerlach, Soto, the first 3 up. This ball lifted down to center field, giving chase is Zayas, and he gets it in center field, puts 1 away. One down here in the bottom of the first. Get you the defensive setup for Brownsville veterans. Viridial on the mound, Rodriguez behind the plate. Garcia at first, Carlos Garza at second, Jacob Salas over at third, Marlon Rodriguez at short, Ode Alvarado in left, Fernandez Zayas in center, Juan Garcia in right. In the rest of the order, Gerlach, Soto, Zuniga, Sanchez, Garcia, Islas, Garcia, and Garcia. Pitch downstairs, and Cole Gerlach did some damage yesterday in that same inning after Carlos Garcia delivered a 0-2 count home run. Next batter was a ground out. Foul ball goes back into the seats. Count evens up at 1-1. Again, on the 0-2 count, we saw Garcia hit the home run. The next batter up, Diego Diaz, grounds out to the second baseman. And on an 0-2 count, Gerlach hits the second home run in that inning. Both down the left field line. Made in the 3-0 game in that productive game that saw the 3 runs come in then after bases got loaded up and a walk forced the run to come in. So 1-1 count sitting here on Cole Gerlach, the junior. 2-sport athlete expected to get the start for football this year. Pitch downstairs, 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Pitch upstairs, and it's a 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Inside for a strike, and now a full count. First full count of the ball game going against Cole Gerlach, the junior third baseman. Here Here comes the 3-2 payoff pitch. Just a bit outside, and the first walk of the ball game will go for Cole Gerlach and the Rattlers. He'll take control on down to first base. With one down, a runner on first brings in Saul Soto, the center fielder. And Saul Soto getting the start out in center field. On the corners, Coach Benencia at first base, Austin Bickerton at third. Bickerton in his first season as a skipper for Sharyland. And one down, a runner on first in the form of Gerlach. Here's the first pitch. Inside for a strike, a bit in the top shelf of the zone. Gets it inside for the 0-1 count. And good crowd on hand for this one. Again, if you're tuning in, thank you. Give us a shout out where you're watching from. We'll get you a quick shout out on the air. Here comes the 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. A pitch just a bit outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. And a scorcher here, 86 degrees. Expected to hit the mid-90s as the day goes on. And first pitch yesterday was a hot one, too. We started off at 6 p.m. Here comes the 1-1. This ball lined down the right field line, foul. Now 1-2 count on Soto. Game ended at about 9:05. 3 hours and 5 minutes last night. Around 7:30, the sun started going down. The breeze came in, provide some relief from the heat. Here's the 1-2. Pitch high and upstairs, runner going. Here comes the throw, and it's well ahead, and he's out at second. Oscar Rodriguez picking off the runner. As Cole Gerlach called out at second, the base is clear up, puts two away. We play on the right side of your screen on a 1-2 count. Throw gets thrown on down. He's picked off at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Saul Soto. Pitch high and outside, another full count. So 2 straight full counts. First on Gerlach. We saw Gerlach walk on the full count. Now the second full count of the ball game, this time towards Saul Soto. Here comes the payoff pitch. It's just a bit low and outside, and 2 straight walks, and a runner back on first, this time with 2 away. Again, I had mentioned yesterday about the heat. I had made the mistake of wearing jeans. It was a 96-degree first pitch at 6 o'clock, only in Texas, folks. And today I came prepared, wore some khaki shorts. Runner on first, 2 down. This brings in Diego Zuniga at the backstop for Sharyland. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, defensively for Brownsville, that's Garcia at first, Garza at second, Salas at third, Rodriguez in short, Alvarado on left, Saez in center, Garcia on right. Rodriguez behind the plate. Beauty on the mound has dealt 16 pitches in his bottom half of the first inning as a timeout called by Zuniga. On deck, Victor Sanchez, who DH'd last night for the second baseman, Garcia. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tipped back, and it's a 0-2 count now here on Diego Zuniga. So 2 count on Zuniga. Birria again has dealt 17 pitches. Allowed 2 walks, but they get 1 out on a fly out, and the second one, Gerlach was picked at second. Pitch outside, it's a 1-2 count now on Zuniga. And on deck, the first baseman, Victor Sanchez, who DH'd last night. So 1-2 count sitting in on Zuniga. Throw back to first on a pickoff, gets off the leg of Garcia. Soto holds off on his run to second. He's going to stay at first. And count remains 1-2. We saw yesterday it was Garza who got the start on the mound for Brownsville veterans. Trying to keep County through a total of 62 times to first base through his first 5 innings of work. At one point he had 10 on one batter alone. Off the ball game, he threw 62 times the first. Here comes the 1-2. Just a bit low, evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. La cuenta los tres patos. 3 twos resembling 3 ducks floating in the river. Something my dad and grandpa taught me growing up to play baseball. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball swinged and fouled down the right field line. Count remains 2-2. Again, very lengthy at bat. Virdial enters the 20 in his pitching. Saw Garza for Brownsville veterans complete off with 98 pitches. 96 dealt by Garcia for Sharyland, and he pitched a complete game last night. Throw it back to first, not in time. Middle infield playing a bit deep out. Near the edge of the infield dirt. Corner's playing a bit closer. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball elevated high. Being tracked down. And it's reeled in foul territory by the first baseman, Garcia. So Sharyland puts 2 runners on base, 1 picked off over at second, and 1 will be left stranded. And after 1 inning of baseball, we're tied up at no runs apiece. We go to the top of the second. We're due for Brownsville veterans Garcia, Virdial, and Salas. When we return, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, top of the second inning. 0-0 after 1 inning of baseball complete. We go to the top of the second. Garcia, Jason Virdial, and Jacob Salas. 4, 5, 6, the heart of the lineup due up for Brownsville veterans. Again, at the top of the first, we saw the 3 up, 3 down. Garza lining out to the third baseman, and Garcia and Rodriguez both ground out to Horacio Garcia at second base on routine double plays. Again, it was a 7-pitch top of the first. In the bottom of the first, 21 pitches dealt. Again, we saw Virdial walk 2 hitters back-to-back. Gerlach being picked off, trying to steal second. And Soto left stranded over at first. These last fires off the first pitch, and we begin. It's a foul ball back now to play, 0-1 count. You see Eloy Garcia taking his first at bat now down in the 0-1 count. Recorded that final out in the bottom of the first. On a fly ball down in foul territory near the first base dugout. As here comes the 0-1. Foul ball quickly in 0-2 now on Garcia. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit up the middle, going to be picked up by the first baseman. Sanchez tosses it off over to Islas at first, puts one away. Great defense right there by Alejandro Islas. Victor Sanchez getting off the bag to get the ground ball. Islas covering first, records out number one here in the top of the second, and quickly now one away on the 0-2 count. A 1-3 put out in a sense. One down here now in the top of the second inning, brings in Jason Villarreal. Pitch inside for a strike on Jason Villarreal. Again, Villarreal dealing out 21 pitches, walking 2 back-to-back in the bottom of the first. Takes his first at bat. He's down now in the 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Pitch missing the zone, evens up the count at 1-1. One pitch on the way. That one off into dirt, 2-1. Winner of this one takes on the winner of Laredo Martin and Corpus Christi Ray. Most of the Ray Texans out of 29-5A unbeaten district champs. So foul ball goes back and out of plate, evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the second. Scoreless ball game. Islas awaits his sign, kicks and deals. 2-2 pitch on the way. It's a ball lifted down to shallow right field. That's Garcia. That one pops out of his glove. Chance it maybe scored an error. So runner gets on base here for Brownsville veterans. So Villarreal gets on board on first. Horacio Garcia tracking that ball down in shallow right field. That one just gone off his glove. Chance it maybe ruled an error. On a 2-2 count, 1 down, this brings in Jacob Salas. Salas got to start at second base yesterday. He moved on down to third. We had some nice stops on the corner. Of course, like to call first base and third base the hot corners. Pitch downstairs in the dirt, 1-0 count. And the Sharyland infield, Sanchez at first, Garcia at second, Gerlach at third, Diaz at short. Islas on the mound, Zuniga behind the plate. Hinojosa on left, Soto in center, Garcia on right. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at a low one, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away, a runner on first. One pitch on the way. Ball hit up the middle, picked up here by the shortstop. A double play chance, they got it. 6, 4, 3 equals 2. Baseball player's favorite math problem. Diaz connects to Garcia for the out at second. He fires it off to Sanchez, and the double play will retire the side. Go to the bottom of the second after 1.5 inning of baseball complete. We're still tied up at 0 apiece. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Holland South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
when excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that Sempre Day.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the second inning, Victor Sanchez, Carlos Garcia, East lost 5-6-7. The order due up. It's a lifted high ball to start things off, being tracked down by the center fielder Zayas, and he gets under it for one away. So quickly one down here in the bottom half of the second inning as Victor Sanchez, the first baseman, goes down on a fly out to center field. Brings up Carlos Garcia, DHing for the left fielder, Fernie Hinojosa. First pitch swinging, it's a fly out to center again. Sanchez, Garcia, he's lost 5-6-7 due up. Puts one down, pitch on the way, high and inside for a ball, 1-0. And of course, I mentioned earlier, 31-5, a 3-1. The ball chopped down the left field line, foul, evens up the count at 1-1. Nicky Rowe defeating Ed Couch yesterday 3-0. Sharyland defeating Brownsville Vets 5-2, and then Pioneer defeats Brownsville Porter 15-0. Lone 32-5A squad. The win last night was Wesco East over Mac High 9-1. In all those games, 3-game series, 2 and 3 if necessary will be tonight. Mac High playing their second game over at Tedulander Field. It's a ball lined and caught by the first baseman on the fly, Eloy Garcia. Catches a line drive out the first, that puts 2 away. Replay on the right side of your screen here, presented by South Padre Island. Pioneer trip at SoPadre.com. We'll switch to the full screen view. We're getting a line drive caught by the first baseman, Eloy Garcia. That puts 2 away here in the bottom of the second. There's a reason it's called the hot corner, folks. We saw the line out, top of the first, over to Cole Gerlach at third. Now we see it's Eloy Garcia here at first. That's 2 down. This brings in Alejandro Islas. 18 pitches so far, yet to record a strikeout. Both pitchers yet to record a strikeout. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0. High and outside, 2-0. And we've seen the infamous 2-out rally take place all season long. As the 2-0 fouled back to the screen, evens up at 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside for a strike, evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball lined down to the shortstop. Picked up the throw to first in time. Marlon Rodriguez makes the stop. It's 3 up, 3 down after 2 innings complete. We're still tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Red Sox calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders and are.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live, top of the third inning. Jorge Alvarado, Oscar Rodriguez, Rene Zayas, 7-8-9. It's been 1, 2, 3 innings so far here in the top of the third. Pitch inside for a strike. Again, neither pitcher gets to record a strikeout. Isla starts off with the strike on Alvarado, the left fielder. Had a key single last night in the matchup. 0-1. Ball chopped up the middle, picked up here by the shortstop Diaz to throw to first in time. And just beats the runner out at first, one away. There you go, Diaz, the spot on play, making over at shortstop. Replay on the right side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. That ball line took a hop, and Diaz making the stop to throw to first in time off to Victor Sanchez at first, one away. We saw a double play ended here in the top second inning. Salas grounding out to Diaz. They connect to Garcia and Sanchez. It's a pop-up being picked up here, and Sanchez tracking it down, and he fights the sun, but he reels it in. Puts two away. Second fly ball he catches, his first one early on in the ball game. 0-2, 2 down already here as we bring in Rene Zayas, hitter number 9 in the order, a center fielder. Pitch inside for a strike, 0-1 count, so 2 quick counts for a ground out and a fly out. We have a slight change of defense. Carlos Garza now playing at shortstop. Marlon Rodriguez will now be playing at third. Jacob Salas will now be playing at second for Brownsville Vets defensively. Pitch missing for a ball, evens up the count at 1-1. And thank you all for tuning into the broadcast here on a very scorching Saturday morning. The 1-1 pitch on the way by Salas, high and outside for a ball, 2-1. Okay, let us know where you're watching from. We'll get you a shout out on the air. Two-one pitch on the way. Pitch fouled back, evens up the count at 2-2. I think he swung and missed, but we heard the ding of the bat. Two-two pitch on the way. It's just a bit outside, and it's a full count. First full count of the game for Brownsville veterans on a 2-0 count. Now drama. All of a sudden, a 2-0 count turns to a full count. Again, drama slowly starting the build now, fitting the first full count for Brownsville veterans. He's on 2 outs. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. Oh, and downstairs, that's the first walk Sharyland will allow. Rene Zayas takes a stroll on down the first base. So 2 down, we'll put a runner on first. We go back to the top of the lineup. Carlos Garza, the shortstop, coming up. Garza 0 for 1, lined out to Gerlach, his first at bat way in the top of the first inning. Innings in here in the top of the third. It's a ball line, good stop here. Slowed down, but that one just gets out of play and Garza gets on board. Garza collects his first hit. His runner's now in first and second. Looked like Diaz made a slow stop on the ball, but it's still gone through the outfield. We got a piece of it. We heard a thud off the glove. Nevertheless, runners on first and second with 2 down. This brings in Juan Garcia. Garcia also 0 for 1. Grounded out over to Horacio Garcia at second base. Again, the breeze coming in, providing some relief from the heat. This ball lifted and fouled off down the right field line. 0-1 count on Garcia. Okay, Garcia grounding out. 4-3 put out in the top of the first inning. Fans out in the stands with umbrellas. Very hot day here at Sharyland. Top of the third, 2 down, runners on first and second. Garza over at first, Zayas over at second. Throw back on down. That one takes a bounce off the base. Trying to pick off Zayas, who was taking a big lead off, and the ball came low. It came off the dirt. Now we have Zayas down for a few moments. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. 1-0-1 count. We'll return.
And more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Back at Real Sports Live, top of the third. Zayas a bit shaken up, returning back to the bag. Seems to be okay. Got up quickly after Coach Vera coming out to check on him. And 0-1 count sitting in on Juan Garcia. 0 for 1 on the day. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch downstairs. Count evened up at 1-1 for the outfielder. On deck, the third baseman, Marlon Rodriguez. Again, Rodriguez got the start at shortstop. Again, the lineup here. Garza moved to short. Rodriguez move on down to third. Zayas goes to second. Here comes the 1-1 ball chopped foul. 1-2 count now sitting in here on Garcia. He's lost 31 pitches so far, has only allowed 2 hits. Allowed 1 walk. Now his counterpart, Jason Villarreal, has dealt 30 pitches so far. There's only a walk 2, has not allowed a hit so far. Comes the 1-2 pitch, throw back to first. And Garza was taking a big lead off, but makes it back in time. And both runners toying with the pitcher, taking simultaneous leads off the bag. He's lost, keeping his eye on first and second. 1-2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 called. That'll retire the side. Brownsville veterans will retire. We'll leave runners stranded at first and second as Islas collects his first strike out of the ballgame on Juan Garcia, who will go 0 for 2. We go to the bottom of the third inning. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the third, situated down the left field line. Got the fan zone. Some fans camping out inside the batting cages, getting some relief from the heat again. Temperature now in the low 90s, 91 to be exact. Can't believe we have that slight breeze that occasionally comes in, so we get some relief. Feels certainly good indeed, especially on a hot day like this. Approaching summer, May 7, 2022. 40 minutes into this ball game, first pitch at 11:02 a.m., 11:42 p.m. your current time. Go now here to the bottom half of the third inning. We just saw Islas record his first strikeout off Juan Garcia, the right fielder. So now we go here to the bottom half here. We have Omar Garcia coming in. Of course, Islas went down to the shortstop, Marlon Rodriguez, to retire the side in the bottom half of the second inning. Omar Garcia, Horacio Garcia, and Diego Diaz, 8-9-1 due up here in the bottom of the third inning as the ball lined. Stopped by Garza near the outfield. The throw high and in time. Got him. And the sophomore Carlos Garza makes his presence felt as he makes the stop at the edge of the dirt. A long throw off. We'll look at the replay here presented on the right side on full screen, presented by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. On a 1-0 count, ball hit down the middle, and Carlos Garza making the stop. Long throw to first in time. That puts one away here in the bottom half of the third inning. Pitch for a ball, 1-0 count, and hitter number 9 in the order, the second baseman Horacio Garcia, who's had some work put out for him. Has had 3 ground outs and a double play is coming his way. Pitch inside, evens up the count at 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 pitch, shown bunt. Pulled off, high and outside for a ball, 2-1 count. Two-one pitch on the way, high and outside. And we saw Vidal trying to paint the high outside portion of the zone. Missing, and that's a ball. 3-1 count now sitting in on Garcia. Vidal walked 2 batters earlier, Gerlach and Soto. This ball hit up over to the second baseman, Salas. Throw to first in time, puts 2 away. 2 ground outs in unison, put 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. So we flip the lineup over and go back to the top to the shortstop, Diego Diaz. Diaz's last time up opened things up in the bottom of the first inning, flew out to the right center fielder. And as Saez out in center field, recorded 2 flyouts. His first one off Diaz. His second one off Sanchez at the strike to start things off. 0-1 count in his second at bat. And lineup flipping over, Diaz. Shortstop leading things off. Number 1 in the lineup, here comes the 0-1. 2 straight strikes dealt inside. It's an 0-2 count. For Young, 39 pitches. He's lost 32 pitches and 1 strikeout. We'll get you a more accurately mapped stat line as a hit back up. Good stop here by Garcia. Steps on the bag, diving to first, and he gets the out. 3 ground outs here as Eloy Garcia's had his work cut out for him at first. Look at the replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. So ground ball dragging him off the bag. Have to make the diving over to first to pick off the runner, Diaz. And Diaz will go 0 for 2. So we go now to the top of the 4th inning, still scoreless after 3 complete. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC.
At Kid Real Sports Live, quick shout out to Noe Olivera. Sharyland ISD coming up and saying hi over here to our press row down the left field line. So shout out here for Sharyland hosting us here for the Pine District round, an evenly matched shootout. As we go to the top of the 4th inning, still scoreless. Islas coming in, recorded his first strikeout on a swing and a miss off Garcia. Marlon Rodriguez, Eloy Garcia, Vidal, 3-4-5. Due up here. It's a 1-0 count to start things off on Marlon Rodriguez, the third baseman. Rodriguez, the senior, grounding out his last time up on a 4-3 putout. 0 for 1 on the day. Here comes the 1-0. This ball fouled off. And flies out of play, lands on the dugout. Count evened up at 1-1 again. On a scoring alert coming in, Pioneer leading Porter 10-0. Of course, that was a rematch of last season's by-district. We saw Porter send shockwaves around the valley to defeat a heavily favored Pioneer ball club. And Porter went down to Carroll in the area round. A 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, it's 2-1. Again, we thank you for joining us on the broadcast here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, a scorching Saturday. In this ballpark facing north-northeast, wind blowing in from the south-southeast. Ruben Rodriguez on the call, Bert Ruiz manning the camera to my left. The 2-1 Islas deals. This ball fouled back down the left field line. It's another foul ball in the parking lot. Count even up at 2-2 for Marlon Rodriguez. Rodriguez down 2-2. Islas set the fire in. Here comes the 2-2. This ball lifted down the line, foul and out of play. Count remains 2-2 as Rodriguez continuing the battle. Again, Rodriguez 0 for 1, grounding out to the second baseman his last time up. And Rodriguez, Garcia, Vidal, 3-4-5 to start things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Two count. Islas kicks and deals. Ball hit up the middle and finds its way in the outfield for a base hit. And on a 2-2 count, Marlon Rodriguez will get on board. Leadoff hitter starts things off with a hit here in the top of the 4th. Andrew Islas, 37 pitches, has already allowed 3 hits, has walked 1 and 1 strikeout. Through 4 innings of work. This brings in Eloy Garcia, the first baseman, had a heck of a stop to retire the side in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball hit up here over Garcia. Chance for a double play. Got it. 4-6-3 put out, puts 2 away quickly. And the rally and jam quickly squashed right here by Sharyland. Beautiful playmaking there here. Replay on the right side of your screen presented by South Padre Island. We'll take it to the full screen replay. Why not? A play like that's worth it. Here, pitch on the way on the 2-0 count. Garcia connects it off to Diaz for 1. And the throw, the first in time for the double play. So 2 down. Second double play forced here by Sharyland defensively. As Garcia will go for 2. This brings in Jason Budial, who's dealt 40 pitches on the mound. As the ball fouled off right below us here. Again, we're down the left field line. We're in foul ball territory. We got some fans out here with gloves. Yo, 1 count here on Villarreal. Pitch on the way. Pitch downstairs, evened up 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down here on Villarreal. Again, singled his last time up in the top of the second. On a blooper out to right field, that pitch is inside for a strike. In the top of the second, Villarreal shot one down the right field. That one just got over the glove of Horacio Garcia, who was playing deep. Trying to make the grab out in shallow right, but it found its way for a hit. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, high and outside. Evens up the count at 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On Jason Budial, getting Budial has pitched a total of 40 pitches. Has not allowed a hit, but has walked 3. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way. This ball hit hard down the right field. Coming in on it now is Garcia. Diving catch makes the grab. That's 1 for the highlight reel. Good playmaking there by Homer Garcia out in right. Another blooper to right by Budial. That one shallow. Looked like it was going to be a potential hit, but again, Homer Garcia diving stop and slides to finish it off. Robs a potential hit. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Sharyland back to back. We're still tied up at no runs apiece. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Cole Gerlach, Soto, and Zuniga. 2-3-4 due up here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Neck and neck ball game. Deadlocked at no runs here. Gerlach, the tall junior, had a heck of a line drive in the top of the first. Swings and misses on a big hack 0-for-1. Cole Gerlach hitting a solo home run yesterday, going 2 for 4 from the plate. Also had an RBI under his belt. 4-2 game. The ball hit hard down the center field, tracking it down is Zayas, and he makes the grab. And one down here, and Gerlach, who walked his last time around, will go for one from the play as he flies out to center field, and Zayas had his work cut out, and that's the third out he records in his ball game. Recorded one in the bottom of the first, bottom of the second, and now the bottom of the fourth. So one down. Again, we're talking about Gerlach yesterday, 2 for 4. It was 4-0. Then we saw in the bottom of the fifth, Brownsville Vets score 2 runs, and in the top of the sixth, Gerlach delivers an RBI double to make it a 5-2 ball game, which will eventually be the final score. One down, Saul Soto comes in. He walked his last time up as that pitch downstairs for a ball in the dirt, 1-0 count. Saul Soto again, 1-0. Walked his last time up and sees one just a bit outside. A little too close to call from this angle. 2-0 count. Shout out to Estherinosa Gibson tuning into the broadcast. All the way from Brownsville, cheering on her Chargers. We thank you for tuning in this beautiful Saturday morning. Pitch missing, and it's 3-0 so far to start things off for Soto in his second at-bat. And Villarreal get to record a strikeout. Here comes the 3-0, that pitch inside. So Villarreal not willing to let Soto go away that easily. Villarreal has walked 2 so far. Pitch downstairs, that's the third walk he will allow through 46 pitches. That puts a runner on first with one down after a leadoff flyout. Mike Gerlach. So in his first 2 at-bats, Soto will take a walk on down the first base on straight balls dealt in. This brings in Diego Zuniga, the backstop, 0 for 1, flying out to the first baseman, Eloy Garcia, who's also had his work cut out for him on the first base corner. Getting that breeze starting to pick up a bit more again now, blowing in from the south-southeast. Ballpark facing north-northwest. Here off Sherry Road. This ball lifted down the left field. Alvarado tracking it down, diving grab. And Soto will think twice before he returns back to first. And a diving grab by Jorge Alvarado. And he says, hey, Garcia, you make a diving stop. I'll make a diving stop in the outfield. What a play. Let's look at the replay here presented by Blake Gonzalez, Josh Mulones, and Harlingen. First pitch, swings it out hard. And diving grab made there by the left fielder, Jorge Alvarado, puts 2 away. Both teams certainly brought out their work. As the Texas Rattlesnake theme plays out in the background. You wrestling fans will know that reference. This brings in Diego Zuniga. Runner on first, throw back, not in time. Christian Victor Sanchez, excuse me. Very interesting ball game here. We were at a 4-0 game in the bottom of the fourth last night. Here we are scoreless. Fastball high and outside for a ball, 1-0 count. Count. Villarreal waits his sign, kicks and deals. Pitch on the way. And that one inside for a strike, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. So here comes the 1-1. Pitch upstairs, 2-1 count now sitting in on Sanchez. Fans making some chats again. See fans eating out, taking sips of some cold drinks and umbrellas, under some umbrellas. The 2-1 count, Villarreal deals. This ball fouled back and out of play. Count evened up at 2-2. So 2-2-2 again. 2 is cubed, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on first. Villarreal again has dealt 52 pitches in his 4th inning of work, has walked 3, has not allowed a hit so far. Soto taking the lead off first. Throw back to first. Wide and off target. And Soto getting the wave by Bickerton to go to 3. Here comes the throw. And they got him at third. Throw back to first to get Soto on the pickoff. Sails over the head of Eloy Garcia. Quick reaction. Soto waved home by Bickerton to third. And they have the cutoff throw to Villarreal, and he connects over to Marlon Rodriguez, and they get the out at third. So on a 2-2 count, Sanchez will start things off in the bottom of the 5th, and after 4 complete, we're scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 5th inning. We saw that close play here where Soto was waved to third and picked off. After a ball thrown off to first again, we saw Uriel fired off to Garcia to try to pick off Soto. Ball over the head of Garcia. Soto takes second. He gets to third. He's called out at third. Right in front of us here. You can hear on Real Sports Live. We get you close to the action. Top of the 5th inning. Salas, Alvarado, Rodriguez start things off. It's a lifted ball down the left field line on the fly. Tracked and sails over the head of Hinojosa. That's going to be good for extra bases. As Salas will stay put, slides in with a double to start things off in the top of the 5th. Hit number 4 of the ball game for Brownsville veterans. It's a double to start things off here. Replay on the right side of your screen. Lifted ball down the line, sails over the head of Fernie Hinojosa. That one lands on the warning track. Runner comes in here at second base. So runner on second, nobody out. Jorge Alvarado, left fielder, made a great play out in left field in the bottom half of the 4th inning. 0 for 1, grounding out to a 6-3 put out in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch on the way. Runner will hold off. It's a 1-0 count. No count, pitch on the way. That one downstairs, and Salas will move on down to third base. 2-0 count now, and Alvarado after a wild pitch moves up a runner, and now the leading run 90 feet away at third base. Potential RBI can get it done. Salas waiting his sign. Retreats back on down as Islas fires one. Misses for a ball, and it's 3-0 now in Alvarado. Throw back on down, and he's just in time. Islas with the quick release, fires off the Gerlach at third, an effort to pick up Salas. And Salas starting off the inning with the double. Slide in double. 3-0 count, pitch on the way. Pitch inside for a strike, and now it's 3-1. He has lost 48 pitches. Has allowed 4 hits and a strikeout in his 5th inning of work. A 3-1 pitch upstairs. That's a walk. Runners on the corners here for Brownsville Vets. Second walk of the ball game allowed here by Alejandro Islas, and Austin Bickerson now coming out onto the mound for a quick meeting with his pitcher. We'll take a quick timeout. 2 up. Oscar Rodriguez with runners on 1st and 3rd. No out. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 5th. Oscar Rodriguez now digging in. Austin Bickerson having a quick meeting with the starting pitcher. He's lost in Islas 49 pitches. Allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Quick meeting in the infield, getting some words of encouragement, trying to will him through. Runners on the corners, 1 scoring away, 90 feet, run from scoring 90 feet away. This brings in Oscar Rodriguez flying out to the first baseman his last time up in the top of the 3rd, 0 for 1 on the day. Show him bunt, wild pitch. Sala's going to try to take the home. He slides in, and he's in safe. Brownsville Vets draws first blood. Our classic chess match of a ball game. 4 innings scoreless. The first run comes in for Brownsville Vets here in the top of the 5th inning. And leaves Alvarado as the lone runner out at second base. Getting a wild pitch, bringing in a run. It's a 1-0 count now on Rodriguez. And no activity yet so far in that Sharyland bullpen. Showing bunt. Both corners coming in, Gerlach and Sanchez. In the infield, Sanchez at first, Garcia at second, Gerlach over at third. Diaz at short. Side and left, Soto in center, Garcia on right. Zuniga behind the plate, Islas on the mound. That's the defensive setup for Sharyland. Shown bunt once again, pitch downstairs, 2-0 count. Good stop there by Zuniga as a low one in the dirt. Getting the wind now starting to die down a bit. Occasional in periods where we have the slight breeze coming in and a little heavier breeze. That's a 2-0 count sitting in here on Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. That's inside for a strike. Count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody down. A runner on second in the form of Alvarado who walks. Salas scoring in. Started off the inning with the double. A wild pitch, moved on down to third. Another wild pitch, steals home. Makes it home. Scores the first run of the game. Again, 4 scoreless. 4 innings complete scoreless. Oscar Rodriguez having a quick talk with Adam Berra. And Adam Berra and Austin Bickerson, both familiar in styles. Know each other very well. Islas awaiting his sign here from Zuniga. A quick timeout was called by Rodriguez. Again, Rodriguez flying out to the first baseman, Sanchez, in the top of the 3rd. Comes the 2-1 count. Pitch on the way. It's inside for a strike, and that count will even up at 2-2. Sharyland now in trouble early on here in the top of the 5th inning. Still nobody down. It's a 2-2 count on Rodriguez. On a pitch that can change it all, we can see another full count or a potential strikeout or a ball put in play. He's lost. Kicks and deals. Here's the 2-2. Ball line down to right field. That's going to be a base hit. And Alvarado will be signal down to third, and he'll be staying put. As runners on the corners once again is another hit here. Hit number 5 of the ball game now for Brownsville veterans here in the top of the 5th. Fitting the 5th hit comes in the top of the 5th. Puts runners on corners. Still 2 down. And we said it was either going to be a ball or a strike or the ball put in play, and it was. A single out to right field. Rodriguez gets on board at first. Courtesy runner Martinez for him in at first. This brings in Rene Zayas. Zayas walked his last time up in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner going. Here comes the throw. That one well short, and they got him. Excellent stop there by the second baseman, the shortstop Diego Diaz, who was covering second. There's now a lone runner on third in the form of Alvarado as they get the finally long-awaited first out. As one goes down here in the top of the 5th inning. Martinez picked off. That ball was thrown low and into the dirt, and off of one hop picked up by Diaz. They get the tag at second, so that puts one down. It's the 0-1 count sitting in here. As a swing and a miss for a strike, and it's 0-2. Now suddenly the luck's starting to change here for Sharyland defensively. Again, look at the pickoff at second base on the first pitch, here towards Zayas. The throw off down. It was a hop and picked up by Diaz, but they got the tag at second. So here comes the 0-2. Well outside and high, count 1-2. He's lost 56 pitches now. 5 hits, has walked 2. 1 strikeout, and that was way back in the top of the 3rd inning. So 1-2 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, got him. Strike 3 called out, number 2. Strikeout number 2 on the day here, out number 2 in the inning. Was all of a sudden in trouble with nobody out. Now 2 down after a pickoff at second, and Diaz records his 2nd strikeout. Catches Zayas swinging. Brings us back to the top of the order in the form of Carlos Garza. Carlos Garza, 1 for 2. Lined out to Gerlach in the top of the 1st and singled his way in the top of the 3rd inning. It's an effort to try to draw Alvarado off the bag. And Alvarado getting on base after being walked on a 3-1 count. Stole second and moved on down to third. Garza waits his first pitch. That's a bit too inside for a ball, 1-0 count. Again, the tide starting to turn here in the top of the 5th. We saw Vet score a run off a wild pitch. And 2 runners on base, nobody out. Now 2 outs and a runner on base. He's lost collecting his 2nd strikeout and the pickoff over at second. Pitch in the dirt, gets stopped there by Zuniga, and it's a 2-0 count. And Garza 1 for 2, lined out in the top of the 1st, singled in the top of the 3rd inning. Two-0 pitch on the way. That one takes a hop off the dirt. Another good stop by Zuniga. And it's been 2 walks here by. He's lost 2 strikeouts, 5 hits he's allowed. 61 pitches in his 5th inning of work. Initial stat line up to date. Here comes a 3-0 count. Big swing and miss. Got a piece of it. It's a foul ball. Looked like he swung out and missed. Buyer said he got a piece of it. 3-1 count now on Garza. Garza going 2 for 3. 4 at-bats. His second at-bat got on board off the error. Three-1 count. Islas waits his sign, kicks and deals. High and outside. And walk number 3 of the ball game for Islas as Garza will take a trip on down the first and runners on the corners once again for Brownsville veterans. Garza will now go 1 for 2 with the walks. This brings in Juan Garcia. Garcia 0 for 2 was a victim. Was Islas' first strikeout victim. In the top of the third, and he grounded out to a 4-3 put out in the top of the first. And runners on the corners, 2 down. Throw back on down to third, not in time. And right in front of us here on third again here at Real Sports Live. We get you close to the action. Juan Garcia 0 for 2, waiting his first pitch in his third at bat. Ball line, good stop here by Gerlach. Steps into his throw to first, and they get out of the jam. But a run will come in here for Brownsville. That's off a wild pitch. That scores Salas. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Sharyland looks to respond. It's a 1-0 ball game here in Game 2. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Viva la vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the...
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 5th inning. Sanchez Garcia, he's lost 5-6-7-2 up. It's a foul ball out of play, 0-1 count. Sanchez sticking that bat in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Of course, the runner Soto was picked off at third during his at bat, so he'll continue and get a fresh set of pitches here. He's already down 0-1. The 2-2 count is last time up. That pitch downstairs, and the count evened up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to start things off here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 1-0 ball game. Brownsville veterans up over Sharyland. Rial deals in. Pitch fouled back. The 1-2 counts. That one goes back to the screen. Rial. 54 pitches so far. Has walked 3, yet to allow a hit. No strikeouts. It's a lifted ball down the line, the left field. That one drops for a base hit. Sharyland collects their first hit of the ball game on a 1-2 single out to left by Victor Sanchez. That's a runner on first here. Nobody down in the bottom half of the fifth. He's on the right side of your screen. On a 1-2 pitch on the way. That one lined out, drops short of Alvarado in left field. Puts runner on first with nobody down. This brings in Carlos Garcia. Pitch inside for a strike, 0-1 count. Ball hit down to center field, tracked down here by Zayas, reels it in. No runner will tag up, and that puts one down. On the 0-1 count, a fly out to center field, and as Zayas makes the grab, puts one down here in the bottom of the fifth. Out number 4 recorded here now. On the center fielder, Inez Zayas. Carlos Garcia goes 0 for 2. Alejandro Islas 0 for 1. Picked up his second strikeout a few moments ago in the top of the 5th inning. Last time up, grounded out to a 6-3 put out. Pitch low and in the zone for a strike. 0-1 count, found the low portion of the zone. 0-1 count now on Islas. The 0-1 count, throw off the first, not in time on the pickoff. And the 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, evens up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rial deals in the 1-1. Downstairs, Islas holds off on the bunt. Count now 2-1. Runner on first, 1 down in the form of Sanchez. Here comes the 2-1. This ball stopped here. Double play attempt to throw to first. Not in time, but they get the out at second. So they get the out to second on the double play. They connect for 1. So that puts 2 down. A runner remains on first. So Islas gets on board off the force out on the fielder's choice. It's a runner on first, still with 2 down. This brings in Homer Garcia, the right fielder, who made a diving stop earlier in the ballgame. Pitched inside. 0-1 count. Nothing in 1 pitch on the way. Runner gonna go, no throw be made. If it is, it comes a bit late. The runner moves up 90 feet to second. Now the tying run in scoring position at second base. And It's a 0-2 count, however, here on Homer Garcia. Again, Garcia for one, grounding out on a 6-3 put out. The 0-2 count, pitch on the way. This ball lifted down right center field, calling for it is Zayas, and he reels it in. So Sharyland gets Brownsville veterans into trouble defensively. But the jam is squashed here, and Brownsville Vets holds on to that one-run lead. We go to the top of the sixth. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And we're back here to the top of the sixth inning. Brownsville veterans leading 1-0, scoring one in the top of the fifth. Rodriguez, Garcia, Vidal, 3-4-5-2 up. Marlon Rodriguez 1 for 2, singled his last time around in the top of the fourth inning, grounded out to the second baseman in the top of the first, in that 3-up, 3-down first inning. Rodriguez, the senior lefty, digging in for his third at bat of the evening, or the afternoon now we can say. 12:29 p.m. This game has gone an hour and 27 minutes. Again, we started off at 11:02 a.m. on our first pitch. Pregame show going live at about 10:46, 10:45. 1-0 count, ball fouled back to the screen. Count even up at 1-1 for Marlon Rodriguez. East lost 67 pitches, 2 strikeouts. Pitch on the way. Pitch outside for a ball, 2-1. Allowed 5 hits and 2 walks. His first 6 innings of work. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Ball lifted. That one will land in the parking lot. Count even up at 2-2. Took a pause here to see where it was going to land. And we got to keep our heads on a swivel here. Again, we're situated down the left field line. Bert's my first line of defense. course, he's manning the camera, doing an outstanding job as always. On a 2-2 count, he's lost deals. Pitch fouled back to the screen. Potential pitching change coming up. We just saw Cope Alcala warming up over for Sharyland. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody down here on the leadoff hitter, Marlon Rodriguez. 1 for 2 on the day, and singled his last time up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way. Another one fouled back to the screen as the battle between Rodriguez and Islas continues. 71 pitches now. Well, the Sharyland southpaw. Eloy Garcia, the first baseman on deck for Brownsville veterans. Chargers are number 2 seed out of 32-5A. Sharyland, the 3 seed out of 31-5A. Two count. Rodriguez waiting the pitch. Islas kicks and deals. Pitch on the way. Downstairs in the dirt. Good stop by Zuniga, and it's a full count now on Marlon Rodriguez. It's already been 3 walked here by Alejandro Islas. 2 strikeouts, 5 hits allowed. Now a full count here sitting on Rodriguez. The 3-2 payoff pitch. Upstairs for a ball, and that's going to be walk number 4 by Alejandro Islas. Marlon Rodriguez starts off the top of the 6th, getting on board. Runner on first, nobody down. This brings in Eloy Garcia. Garcia 0 for 2, grounding out to a double play, a 4-6-3. His last time up in the top of the 4th inning. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0 count. One 0 pitch on the way. Going inside for a strike, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And thank you for joining us on the broadcast here on Real Sports Live's coverage of the 5A by-district baseball matchup. Brownsville veterans in Sharyland. Rattlers leading 1-0 after a 5-2 victory at Brownsville veterans last night. Pitch inside, runner gonna go. The throw call short. That one just pops out of the glove of Ignacio Garcia. Runner stays second successfully. So Marlon Rodriguez jumps on down to second, but it's a 1-2 count now on Eloy Garcia. Brownsville veterans holding on to that 1-0 lead, looking to force the 3rd game. One ball, 2 strike, runner on second. Islas kicks and deals. Ball hit here, gonna be stopped by Diaz. Long throw to first. He's dragging Sanchez off the bag, and he's safe at first. Eloy Garcia will get the infield hit. Good stop by Diego Diaz. Sanchez dragged off the bag. A great play, though. Great throw made by Diego Diaz, catching down the edge of the infield. Replay here on the right side of your screen, presented by Southpaw Dryland. We'll take you to the full screen view. Presented by Josh Moody Loan Scan. Chopper stopped over here by Diaz. Throw to first, striking Sanchez off the back. So runners on first and second now for Brownsville veterans, and nobody down. Now the officials will be discussing it. They're going to try to rule. Trying to turn this one around. Austin Bickerton not happy with the call. We'll look at the replay once more here while they're reviewing it on the field. Officials having a meeting on the mound. It's a 4-man umpire crew. Pitch on the way. Chopper can get stopped here by Diaz. A long throw to first. Dragging Sanchez off the bag. While they talk about it, we'll take a quick timeout here. Due up potentially Jason Virdial. We return here in the top of the 6th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa.
Matt Kidder, Real Sports Live. Call not overturned. It'll be safe. Runners on first and second, nobody down. Here in the top of the 6th inning, this brings in Jason Budial, 1 for 2. Budial's pitched 57. Singled his first at bat in the top of the 2nd, flying out to right field on a diving stop. Shout out to Ruben Gallegos tuning in from Brownsville, rooting on the Chargers. Elio Salazar also tuning in. Sylvia Torres also watching. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. Again, so Jason Budial coming in 1 for 2 on the day. Single in the top of the 2nd. Line the ball out to right field. Gets stopped there by Omar Garcia, the diving catch in the top of the 4th inning. He's not still in trouble here. Nobody down. Runners on first and second. 77 pitches. As a bunt goes foul down the left field line. 0-1 count. 78 pitches, 2 strikeouts. 4 batters walked. 6 hits allowed for the Sharyland Southpaw. We have Gopal Gala warming up now for Sharyland in the bullpen. And 0-1 count sitting in here on Budial. Quick meeting over at first base. And of course, softball also on tap for y'all here on Real Sports Live. We have San Antonio Brennan and Harlingen South over at Cabinets Field. Big matchup in the Coastal Bend in 6A. Of course, Brennan out of 29 6A. Harlingen South 32 6A, defeating La Jolla in the first round. We're back to action here. The 0-1 count on Villarreal. 1 for 2 on the day. Pitch on the way. Another bunt goes foul down the line. That's 0-2. So Villarreal trying to get a sacrifice bunt to move runners up 90 feet. Marlon Rodriguez at second. Carter Rubio pinch running over at first. No 2 count, pitch on the way. This ball line down the left field. That one going back, and it's reeled in by Hinojosa. And both runners will tag up as here comes the throw to second, and first base runner will hold off and think twice, and he goes back to first. The great grab in the outfield by Fernie Hinojosa had to make a leaping catch through the warning track. Look at the full skin replay here on a 0-2 count. Jason Villarreal would now go 1 for 3 on the day. Making a leaping catch at the warning track. And runners now on the corners here for Brownsville veterans. 1 down. They get some relief here in this jam, but they're not out of the woods yet. This brings in Jacob Salas. Rubio taking his lead off first. Rodriguez off third. Second run of the game for Brownsville Vets, 90 feet away at third. Jacob Salas digging in, 1 for 2, doubled his last time up in the top of the 5th. Eventually would score off a wild pitch. That pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. His first time up, he grounded out to a double play, a 6-4-3 put out in the top of the 2nd, 1 for 2 on the day, now up on a 1-0 count. Second baseman Jacob Salas. Alvarado on deck. Ball fouled off. Evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shout out to the Rodriguez family from Harlingen tuning in. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw it back on down to third and just makes it back to the bag. Close call if ever. Temperature here now 94 degrees. Only expected to get hotter as the day goes by. 12:41 p.m. Now we're in 39 minutes into this game. Pitch upstairs and high. It's a 2-1 count. And first pitch 11:02. And now we're in 40 minutes now into the ball game. It's been a shootout so far here in the top of the 6th inning. A scoreless chess match that saw Brownsville veterans get their first run in the top of the 5th inning on a wild pitch. Salas, who's at the plate right now in a 2-1 count, scored from third on the wild pitch. Started off that inning with a double. Another throw back on down to third. Gerlach trying to make the tag throw, not in time. Islas deals in the 2-1. Ball hit up the middle. Good stop by Garcia. Double play attempt. Throw sailed over the head of Sanchez, and 1 run will score. So they get the second out on the double play attempt, but a run comes in. It's a 2-0 ball game. Salas scores on a fielder's choice. He brings the run in. It's a 2-0 ball game here in the top of the 6th inning, but they do get the second out. Brownsville veterans desperately trying to hold on to force the 3rd game. And it's how many runs they scored last night when they went down 5-2 against Sharyland at home. And then Jorge Alvarado walked his last time up. 0 for 1 with the walk. Rounded out to the shortstop in the top of the 3rd inning. He's a runner on first again. Former Jacob Salas, who got on board off a fielder's choice, but his run comes in. That's error number 1 of the ball game here for Sharyland. Lone error of the ball game. Islas deals a fastball inside for a strike, 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1. Ball fouled off down the right field side and goes out of play. It's an 0-2. Now the window of opportunity wide open here for Sharyland to get that long-awaited 3rd out. These top of the 5th and top of the 6th innings have been very productive for Brownsville veterans. So 6 batters in the top of the 5th. You have 5 batters here in the top of the 6th. As the ball hit hard down the left field. And it will stay there for a home run. 2-run home run, Jorge Alvarado, and it's a 4-0 ball game. Lost that ball in the light and the sun, and it just stayed fair for a home run, and now Brownsville veterans in the driver's seat. 2-run home run here for Jorge Alvarado. Makes it a 4-0 game here, and the bases are cleared up. Hank Meeting on the mound here again. Get to the replay in a few moments. Hard hit ball down the line. It's gone. Again, we lost it looking for a high pop-up. Lost it in the sun. And when we saw it turn around to see if it was going to drop, we saw it stay fair. 2-run home run here for Jorge Alvarado. Makes it 4-0 in the top of the 6th and still 2 down. This brings in Oscar Rodriguez. Ball fouled off down the right field line. Goes foul, 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Wide pitch downstairs, 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Alvarado, of course, driving in a 2-run home run down the left field line. Apologize, we did lose it in the light. A high pop-up. This ball gets stopped by Gerlach on the hop. The throw to first in time. Sharyland gets out of it, but comes with the cost. This Brownsville veterans makes it a 4-0 ball game. 2-run home run by Jorge Alvarado. And an RBI off a fielder's choice by Jacob Salas. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm
back here to Real Sports Live. 1-0 count to start things off. 4-0 lead for Brownsville Events after a 2-run home run by Jorge Alvarado. Ball hit down the line, gets stopped by Rodriguez, steps into his throw to first in time, 1 away. Ground out to start things off on Horacio Garcia. Five-3 ground out, 1 down. We go now to the top of the order. This brings in Diego Diaz. Diaz, the shortstop for Sharyland, 0 for 2. Flew out to center field and grounded out to the first baseman at the top of the side in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch inside for a strike, 0-1 count on Diego Diaz here in the bottom half of the 6th. Big swing and a miss. I won the dirt, an 0-2 count. Again, Villarreal, 61 pitches. Has walked 3, has only allowed 1 hit. Here comes the 0-2. High and outside, 1-2 count. The 62 pitches dealt so far by the righty out of Brownsville veterans. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just a bit outside, evens up the count at 2-2. And talk about a chess match of a game here. It was 4 scoreless before Brownsville Vets scored 1 off a wild pitch, and then they get 3 more in the top of the 6th inning, including the 2-run home run. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 1 for Jason Villarreal. Puts 2 down. So the piece of the puzzle now complete. Again, he's had 3 walks. He's only allowed 1 hit, 64 pitches, and he finally collects his first strikeout. This puts 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brings in Cole Gerlach, the third baseman. Again, Gerlach delivered a key home run last night in their matchup here in the game 1 of the bi-district round. 2 down here. Gerlach digs in. Walked his first time around. He's hit by a pitch, and he'll walk again. Gerlach will be the first batter to be hit by a pitch. And the whole ball game from either side. So 2 down. This puts a runner on first. This may be the opening Sharyland needs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. This brings in Saul Soto, and Soto has walked twice in his first 2 at-bats, in the bottom of the 1st and in the bottom of the 4th. And a potential quick meeting on the mound here with the infield and Charger starter. Three walks off balls, 1 hit by a pitch, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit. 66 pitches by Villarreal. Take a quick timeout while they have their meeting on the mound. Due up to bat, Saul Soto here with 2 down. Runner on first. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Our former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live.
Welcome back to the Real Sports Live. Bottom of the 6th, Saul Soto again has walked twice. His first 2 at-bats on base. Got on base on balls. Villarreal, quick meeting at the mound, comes back in, 66 pitches, just got his first strikeout. That pitch is inside for a strike, 0-1 count. And 4 hitters walked, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, 67 pitches for Villarreal so far. 3 strikeouts total in the ball game, 2 by East lost for Sharyland. As the 0-1 count. That one downstairs, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. This ball hit hard, and it takes a hop into center field, and that puts 2 runners on base. Puts runners on first and second. Saul Soto collects his first hit, the second hit of the ball game here for Sharyland, excuse me. Interesting turn of events here. 2 down, runners on first and second. Brings in Diego Zuniga. Zuniga over 2 on flyouts, flew out to the first baseman in the bottom of the 1st and flew out to left field on a diving stop. As Adam Vera now coming out onto the mound, potential pitching change here. Again, while they have their meeting, we'll take a quick timeout here. Runners on first and second, 2 down for Diego Zuniga on top of the bottom of the 6th. When we return, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help.
Back in the Real Sports Live, so Villarreal stays in the ball game. Quick little meeting as Adam Vera, the skipper for Brownsville veterans, coming out onto the mound. So Zuniga digs in here 0 for 2 on flyouts to the first baseman in the bottom of the first. And in left field, again, that was Alvarado's diving grab in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down, runners on first and second for Zuniga as he digs in for at-bat number 3, again 0 for 2. Good stop into dirt, runner gonna go. Here comes the throw, and he's out at third. And Rodriguez has been red hot so far as it's the third bat runner he's picked off. We go here as a chance for Sharyland to get some runs back on the board, quickly squashed by Oscar Rodriguez and company as we go to the top of the 7th. Rattlers leaves runners stranded on first and second. You're watching Real Sports Live.
CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the one.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 7th inning. Renee Zayas due up. Zayas, Garza, Garcia, 8-9-9-1-2 due up here in the top of the 7th inning. We thank you for joining us on the broadcast. It's a ball line down the left field, and Hinojosa's there for one away. And Zayas here will now go for 2 with the walk. Struck out his last time up. So one down here now in the top of the 7th inning that we saw in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and second. Golden opportunity for Sharyland to get some runs on the board. Rodriguez picks off a runner going on down third. So one down here now in the top of the 7th inning as the top of the order, Carlos Garza digs in. Garza 1 for 2 with the walk. Shown bunt. 1-0 count. Lined out to Gerlach in the top of the 1st. Single in the top of the 3rd. Walked his last time up in the top of the 5th. In the top of the 7th inning. A line drive high in the sky. Being called off here by Soto. Reeled in center field, 2 away. He lined that one high up in the air. So quickly 2 away as a fly out to left field, now to center field. Puts 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Garza now go 1 for 3 with the walk. This brings in Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia 0 for 3, ground out, strikeout on the ground out. That line drive just came and it got a piece of my leg. That's gonna leave a bruise. Line drive comes this way.
That's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle.
Line drive coming this way. That one coming making me duck. I got a piece of my leg actually. It's a 0-1 count. Juan Garcia. Pitch evens up the count at 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch miss. He gets a 3-1 count now here on Juan Garcia. Again, he's lost 97 pitches down, about to hit the 100 limit. Again, the majority of most pitchers here in high school hit the 100, 105, 110. That's their maximum limit. So here comes the 3-1 count. That ball swing and a miss. It's a foul ball rolling. Umpire says he got a piece of it. Again, Juan Garcia ground out to second base, struck out, then ground out to the third baseman his last time up in the top of the 5th. Here in the top of the 7th, 3-2 count. We just had a foul ball ding off my leg. And that played ball I've been hit by a pitch before. Here comes the 3-2 payoff pitch. Ball hit up, gets stopped by Gerlach, step to his throw to first, and they got him. 1, 2, 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out will do. We go to the bottom of the 7th where Brownsville veterans looks to hold on to force game 3. Sharyland looks to close it out with the sweep when we return. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 7th inning. Starts off on a 0-1 count here for Diego Zuniga. And Zuniga started off on a 2-2 count. Runner picked off at third, so he takes over and starts up one more time. Bottom of the 7th. It's an 0-1 count. The count at 1-1. Pitch inside, 1-2 count. And Diego Zuniga has flew out his last 2 in the bottom of the first and the bottom of the 4th. He flew out to first and the left field, and it was that diving stop made by Alvarado on left. Here comes the 1-2. Chop at 1 here in the dirt, and that makes it a 1-2 count. He's got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strike. One ball, 2 strike. Nobody down here in the leadoff hitter for Zuniga. Again, Zuniga, Sanchez, Garcia, the order. 4, 5, 6 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Strike 3 called, swing and a miss on a drop strike. Zuniga goes down, 1 away. Strikeout number 2 here for Villarreal. Pitch inside for a strike, 0-1 count here. So Zuniga will go for 3 as Villarreal collects his second strikeout. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Sanchez 1 for 2. Fly out to center field and singled his last time up. It's the 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. This ball flying out foul. Count remains 0-2. And 0-2 count here on Sanchez. Again, Sanchez 1 for 2 from the plate today. Pitch high, 1-2 count now here on Victor Sanchez. 2 hours, 5 minutes this game has gone, 1:07 p.m. 1-2 pitch on the way. Pitch missing. Evens up the count at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Inside, strike 3 called, got him looking. Strikeout number 3 here for Jason Villarreal, puts 2 away. Here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and now 1 out away from forcing a Game 3. Again, Game 3 will take place 30 minutes later, so we'll have a quick post-game wrap-up. This brings in Carlos Garcia, the DH. Garcia, the hero last night, 10 strikeouts and a home run. He's not had the same spark today. He's 0 for 2, lined out to first base and a fly out to center field. So 2 down here. Pitch high for a ball, 1-0 count. Hitch downstairs. It's 2-0 early on here for Garcia. Garcia allowing 2 runs on 4 hits. Last night, again, those 10 strikeouts, complete game. Pitch inside for a strike, 2-1 count here, Deldon Garcia. And again, folks, he's not had the same spark today. 0 for 2 on line out on the fly out. 1 to end the inning and 1 to start the inning. So here comes the 2-1. Downstairs in the dirt, 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down here on Garcia. 3-1, the most infamous number in sports. Sonic claim victim here to the Indians, or the Guardians in the 2016 World Series. Cubs winning in off the 3-1 lead, breaking the 108-year curse. That's a story for another time as here comes the 3-1 pitch. High and upstairs. Garcia will get on base on a walk. He'll go 0 for 2 with the walk here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Again, folks, Game 3 will be taking place 30 minutes after this one. So we'll have a quick little post-game show. So Alejandro Isla is now coming in. So Isla is now coming in here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He's recorded 2 strikeouts through 7 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 walks, 101 pitches. Comes in 0 for 2. Got on board off a force out in the bottom of the 5th. Grounded out to a 6-3 put out in his first at-bat in the bottom of the 2nd. Villarreal here deals in 1. Or a fastball inside, 0-1 count. Now Sharyland here, you have to look in ahead for Game 3. Again, we saw Gala warming up. Looks like he'll be getting the start on Game 3 for Austin Bickerton's ball club. The 0-1 count, pitch on the way. Pitch missing, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch a little too close for comfort. Now get past the catcher and a runner moves up 90 feet. So Garcia now playing over at second base, moves up. Now it's a 2-1 count sitting in here on Islas. Islas again. Forced down, got on base in the bottom of the 5th, grounded out to the shortstop. Carlos Garza early on in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's a 2-1 count with 2 down, runner on second. Vidal keeping his eye on second. Deals in. Here comes the 2-1. Ball fouled back. Now it's a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Throw back on down. The second gets past Carlos Garza. Zayas in there to keep it from going any further back. Runner will stay put at second base, so we try this again with 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. For Islas again. Brownsville veterans just 1 out away from forcing game 3. Again, will take place 30 minutes after, so we'll have a limited post-game show here for this one. We'll get you a good pregame show and then a big post-game show to wrap up game 3 to wrap up the series. Uriah deals in the 2-2. Downstairs and now a full count. Now the drama slowly starting to build here. Three-two count, pitch on the way. Check, swing, it's going to be a walk. Say he held off the pitch outside. Runners on first and second. Back-to-back walks on Garcia and Islas. This brings in Gope Alcali. He'll come in the pinch hit. And Gope Alcala coming in the pinch hit here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll go over Homer Garcia. Runners on first and second. Alcala, a power hitter. And we saw him warming up in the bullpen, and we thought he was going to come in to relieve for Islas, but looks like they're going to save him for game 3. Game 3 will be an exciting matchup here on Real Sports Live. Anzo Vets on the ropes looking to hold on to force game 3. Here comes the 3-2. First pitch, excuse me. Missing for a ball. 1-0 count. Pitch downstairs. It's 2-0 early on here on Alcala. Alcala last night had to start in first base in game 1. Now a quick meeting on the mound as Rodriguez and Oscar Rodriguez both come out and have a quick meeting with the pitcher. 97 pitches. Recorded 3 strikeouts. Has allowed no runs. Has allowed 2 hits. Has walked 5. Two-0 count. Vidal waiting aside. Pitch on the way. A time called. So we'll remain at a 2-0 count. Try this again. Here comes a 2-0. Downstairs. Runner will stay put at first, but runner advances on down to third. Now the run that cut it down to a 3-run ball game was 90 feet away over at third. 3-0 count here now on Gope Alcala. Now both skippers here trying to save their best pitchers for a potential third game. That's 1 out away. Alcala on a 3-0 count, runners on the corners. That's inside for a strike, 3-1 count. Surreal not willing to let Alcala go away that easily. Drama continuing to build here in Sharyland. Runners on the corners, 2 down, 3-1 count on Alcala. Y'all, the Chargers desperately trying to hold on to their potential shutout win. Y'all, kicks and deals. Here's a 3-1. And it's a walk, and the bases will load. A full house here for Sharyland. Has 3 straight walks on Garcia, Islas, and Alcala. We'll load up the bases again. Full house here for Sharyland. Sebas Salinas now coming in. Sebas Salinas now coming in. Again, it's been 3 straight walks here. We have one on Garcia, Islas, and Alcala. As Vera keeps him on the mound, getting some words of encouragement. Hey, trying to get this out of the inning. 100 pitches have been dealt by Villarreal. 1 more pitch and he'll equal up with Islas. Now he's only allowed 2 hits so far. That's walk 7, I believe. Get you an accurate count momentarily. 7 correct. Missed with the ball, 1-0 count. So Villarreal has walked 7 hitters. Allowed no runs to come in. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch downstairs, and it's 2-0 all of a sudden. Here comes a 2-0. That's inside for a strike, 2-1 count. And Sebas Salinas now coming in the pinch hit here for Horacio Garcia. So home run, Horacio Garcia was pinch hitted for by Alcala, who walked. So here comes the 2-1. Hey, swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, that one had some heat on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. What more can you ask for in a ball game? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball skied up high and will go out of play. This count will remain 2-2. And Homer Garcia will finish off 0-for-2 on a ground on a fly out. And Horacio Garcia will also finish off 0-for-2 on back-to-back ground outs. Again, we'll do a quick post-game, just quick recap of the game before we get situated for our 3rd game, which will be 30 minutes after the end of this one. 2 hours and 18 minutes this game has gone by. We try this again. Bases loaded. Here's the 2-2. Inside looking. Strike 3 called. And we will have a game 3 in 30 minutes. Salinas will go down looking. Strikeout number 4 for Villarreal. Take you here to our Real Sports Live post game show again. 2 hours and 18 minutes, your final time. 4-0 lead. Our Real Sports Live per the game. Jorge Alvarado with a 2-run home run to secure the 4-0 lead. Villarreal pitching a complete game. Both pitchers completed complete games. 7 innings. Villarreal allows 4 strikeouts. No runs to come in. Allows 2 hits. Walked 7. Or for Sharyland, Islas collects 101 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 7 innings. Allows 4 runs and 5 hits and 3 walks. Villarreal deals in 105. Real Sports Live for the game. Jorge Alvarado with the home run. When we return in 30 minutes, game 3, the Steel moves on to the area round. When we return after this, you're watching Real Sports Live. Be back after a brief intermission. We'll see you in about 1:52 o'clock, give or take. You're watching Real Sports Live.